Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make rice and beans. So here I have my rice, I'll say about 1 kg rice, weight of rice. So I'm going to be washing it with cold or room temperature water, not cold water, room temperature water. And I washed it for like 2 or 3 times to get all the starchy stuff out. So here I'm just parboiling it. I'm going to boil it till it comes to, I won't boil it till it's very soft, just soft enough to cook with the beans. So I'll be adding my crushed crayfish from Hordes. I like this crushed crayfish, it makes my work easy. So I'm going to be adding dried thyme. I'll add some bay leaf and add some habanero pepper. Please, if you don't like the heat, use just 3. I like my food spicy, that's why I'm using up to 5. Here is my boiled honey beans. I had boiled this down and kept it frozen in the freezer, so I brought it out for it to defrost so we can use it. I'll be using onions, two medium-sized onions. That's if you like onions. If you don't like onions, you can just skip using it, but it will add a lot of flavor to your meal. This is my palm oil from Green Express. So here the rice has boiled to a certain level. It's not soft, if you can see very well. Sorry, my hand was moving a lot here. So it's just soft enough for me to add the beans. So I'm going to be introducing my cooked beans. I had salted these beans just a little bit so that it's not bland, and I also added a little bit of salt to my rice so that it's not bland because of the method I'm going to be using to make this food. So it's important to add a bit of salt to your beans and to your rice just so that it gives it some taste. Otherwise it's going to be very bland. So here I'm just adding my beans. So you can actually just add as much as you want. I like mine just being almost equal in proportion. You can see the beans enough in the rice as opposed to it not really being visible. So here you can do whatever you want in terms of quantity so that it turns out how you want it to. So I'll just keep stirring this in to mix the rice and beans together. As you can see, I ended up using quite a lot of that beans because I love honey beans. It tastes really good. So I'll be slicing my onions. This is my hand manual blender, very efficient. And look at that, it's nicely chopped. I love this blender. So in my pot, I'm going to be adding some palm oil. Look at that. Can you see my palm oil? Then I have some seasoning cubes here. So also going to the food. For my rice and beans, my choice of protein is this dry panla fish. I like the taste. It doesn't scatter in the pot. So that's why I like it. So we'll start by adding our chopped onions to the palm oil. So here it's very important to know the quantity of oil you're going to use. So this is my dried thyme. I'll stir that in. Can you see the quantity of oil? Please take note of that. This is my chopped pepper, habanero pepper. I like mine to be spicy, so I used all 5 of them. But if you don't want yours to be spicy, please add 2 or 3. Otherwise it will be really spicy. I've added my bay leaves. I'll allow it cook for a little bit. Then I'll add my dry panla fish. One thing about this fish is that it stays this way in the food. It will not scatter. You will not be looking for it. It will be right there when you want it. So that's why I like it, because of how I'm making this rice and beans. But you can use any choice of protein. This is just my preference for this meal. So I am just stirring it all in, getting everything mixed together properly and nicely. And I can see the color, everything is coming together so beautifully. I'll leave this to cook for about a minute or 2 just to fry it down so that everything gets all the taste to go into the fish. I'm going to be adding my crayfish. Crushed crayfish just makes my life easier, so I don't need to worry about blending and all that. I just pour and I'm good to go. So I'm stirring it all in to have everything all mixed properly, and I love the way it looks. You can actually eat this with white rice, just like an option. So here I dissolved my seasoning cubes in a little bit of water because I don't like seeing lumps. I don't like seeing lumps of seasoning cubes, so I added a bit of water to it, and it also added to the consistency of this my palm oil sauce, just to loosen it up a little bit. Noticed I switched pots because the other pots became a bit too tight for me to mix properly, so I'm using a bigger pot here. I've introduced my sauce and I'll start stirring it in gradually on low heat, very low heat. So this is what it looks like after I did all the stirring, and it tastes really good. I'm going to be using some scent leaf to give it some color, and there it is. I've added my scent leaf. And remember to take out your bay leaves. You don't want to eat it while you're trying to eat later on. So that's it. Please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. Bye.